keeping your accomplishments to yourself. Keeping your accomplishments to yourself is going to be something that's going to be super beneficial for you in the long run, because not everyone is happy for you the way that you may think they are. You may have a small handful of people that are going to be supportive of you, but 9 times out of 10, the other handful are going to be people that aren't supportive of you. So make sure that you are being very selective about the people that you share your accomplishments with, especially the things that are not done yet or the things that are not set in stone. For example, if you are getting a new job, you want to make sure that you're not telling the whole world that you're getting a new job. And I feel like some people say they put in 2 weeks notice when they get a new job. Some people say they don't put in a 2 weeks notice. Please use your discernment when it comes to that, because honestly, I can speak from experience, and that does not always work. Your employer is literally not happy for you unless they don't like you and they want you to leave. The people that you should tell your accomplishments to are the people that are actually on the same wavelength as you, as far as applying for new jobs or putting themselves out there. Those are the people that you should tell about your accomplishments and also your level up. A lot of people make the mistake of running their mouths a little too much when it comes to them putting themselves out there or doing things differently. I get it, because a lot of people, it's like when you don't think a certain way or you don't behave in a certain way, it's kind of like you don't expect people to behave or think that way either. But that's not how life works. Think about it as this. When you tell people too much, they sometimes share it with other people. So even if you share it with people that you feel like are beneficial or helping you out, they could share it with the wrong person, and that can sabotage things for you as well. If you truly love yourself and you love what you do, you don't have to tell people everything. I don't care what anybody says about this opinion. That's just facts. You don't have to tell everybody everything about what you're doing. Be patient. And 9 times out of 10, the reason why people run their mouths about things that they're doing is just because they're not patient. They want things to happen right away. And also they are seeking validation. If you haven't looked at my last video that I put out, I speak a little bit about seeking validation and how it is kind of detrimental to your growth and your self-development. So check out that video whenever you get a chance. I am going to link it above. How do you know when it's time to move on from a situation that's not benefiting you? You'll know when you are lacking in certain areas that you used to thrive in. Like, if you know that you used to be happy in a certain place, and then you start to feel like you're obligated to do something, then it's time to make a move or make a change, because you're not going to get any growth from staying in that area or staying in that place. So yeah, it's time to go. Where to get support when you really need it? Honestly, the only way you can get support when you really feel like you truly need it is from yourself. And that can be kind of sad a little bit, because you expect people to be there to support you on your level up or on your journey, but that's not always the case. That's not always going to be the case. Especially like when you're manifesting, you have to be somewhat delusional in order to get to where it is that you see in your mind that you know that you can be. Because other people aren't going to see things the way that you see them. So it's going to be hard for them to support you the way that you think they should support you. And that goes back to what I just said. Just because you would support someone a certain way or be happy for them, that doesn't mean that they're going to necessarily be happy for you. Is it okay to share with siblings or parents? It depends on your relationship with them. What's your relationship with them? If your relationship with them is toxic, or if your relationship with them is not in a good place, then I wouldn't share. If your relationship was good with them, then you can share it with them. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to be supportive of whatever it is that you want to do, regardless of how they feel about it. Because they're going to be putting your needs first. And they're also going to know you. They're going to know your likes. They're going to know your dislikes, because y'all get along. On your journey towards growth, it's not always going to be comfortable. It's not always going to be what you expect. So expect the unexpected. And when you move in silence and you don't say too much about anything, that honestly makes things a whole lot better. You get to celebrate 3 times. You get to celebrate more than once. And other people like to celebrate for you, your accomplishments for you. They like to tell you how to feel about your accomplishments, and that's annoying. And sometimes you have to also be careful of the people that are a little too happy or fake happy. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. And then behind your back, they're saying something totally different about your goals or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Also, when you're silent, you can mess up when you're silent. And I know this sounds kind of strange, but when you're silent and you don't tell people your plans, you can mess up. Like, you don't have any expectations surrounding whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So you can mess up. You can go against what people think that you're going to do. And honestly, that's the good part about it. That's the good thing about it. Because there's nothing more annoying than someone saying, I thought you said you were going to do this. I thought you said you were going to do that. And then you just never do it.